Please clap it up, Mr. David Jackson, everybody. Hey, everybody, how we doing? Are we still alive? Oh, God. I'll fix this mic stand. So, let's start at the beginning. I was a C-section baby. Yeah, because I had to be. Because apparently I wrapped my umbilical cord around my neck in the womb. That's true. So I wanted to die before I was born. Yeah. So, of course, I'm doing stand-up. The only place where suicidal thoughts have merit. And I know you guys are thinking, dude, you don't look suicidal. You look like a serial killer. Right? Yeah. And I know that's true. I accept that. Even though I'm the kind of guy who apologizes to bugs before I release them into the wild. I know I look like a serial killer because that's something white people do. Ugh. Especially white guys who look like this. Yeah, I blame Dexter. Yeah. I'm an actor, which means I'm a waiter. Yeah. Naturally, I'm waiting to act. Yeah. And I've worked at way too many fucking restaurants in this city because I used to think, well, maybe if I go to a different restaurant, it'll be better. Over there. Is there a waiter? Is that true? It is wrong. That's very wrong. He's shaking his head. No. People suck everywhere. And everywhere you work, the waiters agree that the job is soul-sucking. And that's true, but I don't think that's the best way of putting it. You know, from what I know about sucking. Sucking my soul sounds fantastic, but no, this is not. This, it's a little bit more like playing Jenga with my soul. You remember Jenga? You got, it's a game, you got all the little wooden blocks, and they're neatly stacked in a tower, and everybody takes one piece out until the whole thing comes crashing down. It's like that, but with my soul. The other day, this lady, she fucking took a piece out of my Jenga. She said, does the lasagna have dairy? I said, it's lasagna. It's principally composed of meat and cheese. And she said, I shit you not. She said, I'll just take the mac and cheese. Jenga! You got me. That is a piece of my soul. You can have it. I hope you're lactose intolerant. I really do. And I asked myself, what else can I do to pay rent? I briefly consider homelessness. It seems like maybe the homeless have a little more freedom than us home full. It's a broken system, guys, right? Can you imagine if just one president felt remorse? Not the president. I mean, we all know that's impossible. No, let's imagine something that could happen. Like, what if Bill Clinton, all of a sudden, he comes out, he has a press conference, he's like, I did not handle that situation very well. With Monica, I lied. I should have resigned. That blowjob could have saved the world. And he's right, imaginary Bill, because if he had resigned, Gore would have become president. You remember that guy? Yeah. And if Gore had become president, he would have had a little extra push from the power of incumbency, which is apparently important, and then he would have won in 2000. And remember, that guy wanted to save the world. That's an inconvenient truth. We're killing the planet. It's depressing. Anyway, I thought I was depressed for about 10 years. It turns out it was just really high. Really high the whole time, yeah. Seth Rogen left that part out. He's never like, I want to die, Snoop Dogg is never like, yo, I'm the Prizzle. No. But thank God I'm sober now. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to AA and MA, which is Marijuana Anonymous. That's a real thing. They should obviously call it Marijuanimous. But It's actually a lot like this. Everybody speaks for about 5 minutes, and it's kind of like group therapy. Thank you. The only difference is it's everybody there wants to live. Yeah. Yeah, and they also talk a lot about God. And they say that all addicts want to fill a God-sized hole. But I went to Catholic school, so I'm like, God, that sounds dirty. Oh. I went to Catholic school, and my dad is Jewish. So I'm at war with myself. I'm kind of like, what would happen if Mr. Rogers had a baby with Bill Maher? You know, I'm like, welcome to the neighborhood, neighbor. Have you ever noticed the Democrats like to fuck themselves right in their God-sized hole? Thank you very much. I'm David Jackson.